Hi, and thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how by improving your website, you can get more exposure on Google. You can actually outrank your competition, and of course, you can get more clients. So, basically, we're going to be talking about content, keywords, and backlinks. So, let's start here with your website. And the first recommendation I have to give you is to add more relevant content. When I say content, I'm not just talking about the images or anything, icons, things like that. I'm talking more about the text that your website has here on the homepage. When you add text, and especially if you add keywords to this content, the chances for you to be found on Google are going to increase. You may ask yourself, why is this so important? Because when Google analyzes your website, they read through all the text that you have here, for example, here, all of here. And it's not that they have a person reading it; it's more like they have software or little robots, if you will, that they analyze everything. So when you add relevant content and if you include keywords, you are actually telling Google what your services are about and what areas you want to cover. For example, payroll services, New Jersey, bookkeeping, things like that. And when we talk about content, it's not just about the homepage, it's about all the pages that you have here. For example, let's see what you got on payroll services, for example. You see you have a little bit of content here, but I don't see any relevant keywords around. So that might be one of the reasons that you might be missing a lot of opportunities to be found on Google. I'm going to show you some numbers because I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from your website based on Google criteria. So, for example, you're being found for 22 keywords and you have 21 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. It's like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same thing happens with backlinks, with the difference that not all links are created equal. So you can have dozens and hundreds of links, but if they're not powerful, if they're not relevant, and most important, if they're not targeting the keywords that your content should be pointing out, you probably will not see the result that you want, and your rating you can see here is zero because you're not that popular into the eyes of Google. So we're going to see the keywords that you're being found for based on the content that your website has and how the backlinks might be helping you. So we see your branding name, you targeting that, but is this bringing you clients? Probably not. And you can see here 22 keywords in the United States, but because your backlinks probably are not really good quality, you're targeting words for United Kingdom, for Singapore, which is kind of weird, for Canada. So that's not something consistent. So you get the point. Other than that, we can see that there's nothing really relevant here. For example, something like bookkeeping or taxes, services, New Jersey, things like that. So this is based on the content that you have. So one of the first things that you really have to pay attention is content, content. I want to show you something here. For example, if I type bookkeeping New Jersey, that's one of the keywords that you might be interested in. And if we do that, the first thing you're going to see here is your traditional Google Ads. Some people like it, some people don't. But depending your preferences, this might be a powerful tool, but you gotta make sure that you really know what you're doing because Google doesn't care if you spend a lot of money or not, as long as they get paid because you're gonna be paying every time that somebody clicks on it. So there's a lot of factors that can um, determine how your campaign is gonna be running. But again, if you don't know what you're doing, you're probably gonna be investing a lot of money and not getting the results that you want. Then we have the map section, and this is because Google tries to get uh, the business that is closer to whoever is doing the search. But again, you can actually be here if your profile will be optimized, for example, relevant content, images. And one of the things that they really care is about how you interact with reviews. If someone leaves a review, you have to reply to the review, even if it's a positive or a bad review. You need to interact with those reviews. Google loves to see that. Other than that, we have the traditional, actually the organic results. So number one, we got this njbookkeeping.net, then we have these guys upwork.com, number two, number three. So we're gonna see why these guys are ranking number one. What are the benefits of ranking in this top position, and what would you need pretty much to start competing and see if you can actually get into this top three. So we open their website, and you can see that even though they don't have that much content here, this is really good news for you, because if you improve your content based on theirs, so for example, if they have here 300 words, if you put, I don't know, probably 800 words of content including keywords, you can definitely start competing with these guys, and this seems to be very, very easy. But you can see that they have a lot of pages here. Let's see if they have more content, and they don't. So again, really good news for you. If we look on the numbers of their website, they're only being found for 4 keywords, and they don't need that to be that popular. But again, this means that whatever links they're using, they're not really good quality, so this can play in your favor as well. Let's take a look and see what keywords are they being found for. And we see here, bookkeeping New Jersey. There's 90 searches a month because they're ranking number one. They're getting 34 visits straight to their website. Those are 34 chances of them getting new clients every month. They have a variation here, for example, NJ Bookkeeping. There's 40 searches a month because they're ranking again number one. They're getting another 8. So just between these two, they're getting 42. They're getting 42 visits every month, 42 chances a month. This means that they're not even targeting that much of a keyword, so this is really easy. You can actually see results in a very short period of time. So basically what you need to is to improve your content, add those keywords you're going to be found for. For example, again, payroll services New Jersey can be one of them, and we can do a full research and see what actually might be benefit for your website. But we know for now that bookkeeping NJ is one of them, and other than that, tax services will be another option, of course. But it all comes to content and the relevance of the links that are going to be powering, giving that power so you can actually be popular into the eyes of Google. Um, I don't want to take too much of your time, so I really hope you find this information useful. Once again, my name is Alex, and if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.